Sabrina. How are you? Girl, you look like a gorgeous disco ball.
Thank you so much.
I'm loving it.
Thank you. You look awesome.
Thank you. Congratulations, you were on Billboard's 21 Under 21.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
kinda
I always forget I'm under 21. It's great.
well, because you are such an old soul.
I love being young.
Yeah, but you are an old soul. Would you agree with
Yeah,
that?
I think so.
Yeah. But that's got to be a cool accomplishment to be on that list.
Oh
right?
my gosh, yes, absolutely. There's so many people I love on that list, and to be part of it just feels kind of weird, but in a good way.
Well, less than a month now, Singular Part 1 has been out. That's got to feel so cool. A departure from what you've done before. Talk about having it out there and maybe the best fan reaction you received.
Wow, some of the reaction videos have been so hilarious. I think the most heartwarming thing to me has been seeing, a lot of the new fans that have kind of come on board since the new project, and how my old fans are like, welcome to the family. It's very sweet. I love that they can connect through my music. I think that that's the most special thing, and why I hope to do it forever.
Well, you said this is very much a transition into like where you are in your life right now. Describe that a little bit more. Where are you? How would you, if you had to write a book, what would that title be about where you're at right now?
Dazed and confused. No, I'm 19, and I think that was it's a period where you're finding your voice, but at the same time you're questioning your voice every day. You're like, who am I? But I know who I am. But who am I? But I know. And so I wanted to get that across in my music, but this that strong side of me that is there, maybe not all the time, but the side of me that I used, to be able to get on stage at Madison Square Garden and do a show, and and I know a lot of my fans out there kind of have really instilled that message in me, and I want to instill it in them.
So Part 2 comes out in 2019. How would you sort of describe how that's going to complement Part 1?
I think they all live in the same world. I thought of Singular as one album initially before I split it into 2 acts, so there's a little bit of differences, and I'm still tweaking Act 2, but sonically it's just all a little surprise. Each song is different.
I saw you tweet about Alessia Cara's new album, The Pain of Growing, and for I love when women support other women in this industry. How important is that to you? And maybe speak specifically about Alessia Cara.
I love her so much. I've always just genuinely been a fan of her because she is who she is. And honestly, when I listened to her album, I think lyrically it was just one of the most honest things I've heard in a while, and I really appreciate that. I'm young, I'm growing up in this world where there's you're hearing a lot of things from a lot of different places, and so to hear a young girl that's around my age just speaking her truth is really empowering.
Was there a song in that album specifically you were drawn to?
Oh my gosh.
I'm on the spot a little bit, I'm sorry.
No, I know. There's this one. Out of Love is a beautiful song. I think that's the one. Yeah, right. She's nodding her head over here. Out of Love. Yeah, that one's so good.
And I saw that you did a shoot with Brooklyn Beckham.
Yeah.
And I love it because you guys both, you've been in the industry, the spotlight for so long together. Did you guys kind of bond over that? Just
It was my first time meeting him, and honestly, I was like, wait, you're my age? What? He's so talented. Yeah, I think that was initially why they kind of paired the photo shoot together, because we both kind of grew up, I guess, in the same world. Him a little different than I, but in the same world and environment in this industry. And yeah, and we both he seems to have a great head on his shoulders. I don't know about myself.
So do you.
I mean, so far.
Last question. Ariana Grande released Thank You Next about her ex. We all love the song. If you had to write a song about your ex, what would you title it?
I did once. It was called Smoke and Fire, but I'm not doing that again.
You're like, I learned my lesson.
I learned my lesson. I was like 16. Let's not do that again.
You're like, I'm over that.
Yeah.
Moved on. Awesome. Thank you so much. You're the best.